On today's episode of My Strange Addiction, a wannabe frat boy deals with his decision to stay home for university by shotgunning any can in sight.
My name is Lucas Tennell, and I'm addicted to shotgunning. So it all started back when I was in grade 4. I had this can, and it had like a little hole right in the bottom of it. And I saw, it just kind of came as like first instinct that if there's a hole in it, I gotta drink it. So quickly put it to my mouth and figured I gotta open the top so they can go through. And then that was my first shotgun. It went from Pepsi to everything else. It's just a matter of whenever I see a drink, it's just, at this point I have to. There's no, I want to shotgun it, I have to quickly get a key out. I always have a key on hand, I always jam it as quickly as I can, and it's all downhill from there. It's something I wouldn't recommend anyone really going into. It started off as just first instinct, and it just went downhill from there. Now it's just a matter of always having to just jam a key into a can quickly and chug as fast as I can. Tips if you are into the sport, I would say it would be to it's all about the composure of the actual cut in the can. So if you're when you start, you have to make sure you line up in the right spot. Every can is different, so you have to make sure that you know where the hole should go for the proper lip. So I would always like scout out the area, figure out the best spot. I put a hole, but I make sure it's as close as possible to the bottom of it, so I get the little puncture. This is a bad key. This isn't my key. My keys are better. I put a hole in, drag it down, and once you have like a straight line down, you just have to fold the pieces out so you can get a big channel to get your delicious twisted tea. I don't know where I'm going with this. Honestly, I wish I could say I had a favorite place to shotgun, but it's just, you see the can, you know you got a shotgun it now, and it goes down as quick as possible. In my off time, I would say that I would try to give myself the occasional can at home. I have a study in my house, and in the study I would usually just have a couple cans laying around, and I would just calmly have a can just to quickly get over my urges. But I would try to really slow down my shotgunning in general, but it's really hard to stop something that you're so addicted to.
Nice!